Hello, this is LordUg, and welcome to Don't Starve. So I'm still on my break that I'm having, but then I realised when I went to play some Don't Starve that there's a new update out. So I don't know how long the update is going to be running for, how much longer, so I thought I'd do this quick video anyway, even though I am having a break, and so that I can show you what's on it, because I know you guys sometimes like to give your opinions, so let's get straight to it. So to start with, we have two new mobs in the game. So I'm going to need a couple of things to fight them. Let's start with a boomerang. I'm going to need one of them. I'm going to need a spear. And I will use a log suit. Okay, so we're ready. Right, there's two new mobs that are coming. That it seems are coming in. I'll get rid of that. The first one is called a rook. It's like one of the chess pieces, and it's over where most times where Maxwell's turf is basically. So we're going to bring a rook in. There you go. That's what it looks like. Like a big rhino. So we're going to give it some boomerang action. It even runs at you like a rhino. See? So you got to dodge it at the same time, of course. There we go. I think he's got around about 300 hit points. Ouch! I knew that was going to hit me. Ow! You done? Oh, you're still going for me now, aren't you? Don't like me, do you? Missed. Missed again. Olé! I wish I had like a red piece of cloth. They're like bullfighting. Okay, just give me my spear. There you go. Okay, so when the rook dies, it drops 2 gears. And that's it. That's what you get. It drops 2 gears. Now, the other monster, you could say. Let me get some stuff I need. Honey ham. You know, I like my honey ham. So let's just get that. And I've got some healing salve. Alright, so while I'm doing this, I'll tell you some other news. They have also stopped it now so that you can hold space down and it automatically collects for you. Right, so if I put if I put that many healing salve. Now usually I'd hold space down and it to keep collecting. I've still got space held down, but as you can see it's not collected. It's collected 1. I have to let go of space and press it again. And then let go and press it again. Oh, I can click it. See? And that's kind of what they've done now. They've made it so you can't just hold space. So if you've got a big area of grass that you like to, you know, a grass farm, if you now go into it, you can't just hold space down, it collects it for you. Look, if I hold space here, usually to collect the grass, and then run and collect one of these saplings. So I'm pressing space, you'll hear me press it, I'll hit it hard. And there you go, I'm holding space. There if I let go, then I press it again, now it will go. See? So, I think people have opinions about that. Okay, so the other new mob, and I have waited till dusk on purpose. It's called Slurper. There it is. Now the slurper won't, as far as I know, won't hurt you if you don't hit it. But if you hit it, it will attack and roll towards you, and it does like a jump and then swats its tongue at you, which is quite funny. Now you can just hit it, but if it hits you, it can land on your head. And if it lands on your head, it gives a light source equal to a miner's hat. So you don't need. So if you're stuck, you can use one of these. Only problem is it does take down your health. Hunger. That'll keep coming down quite quickly. So you've got to be wary of that. Now to get it off your head, just click on it. You're down here and take it off. It will still try and kill you, so you're gonna have to still fight it. But you can just run up and whack it with your spear. You'll be all right. Alright, I'm gonna go and whack it. And when you kill it, it drops 2 light bulbs and sometimes some beard hair. Not always, but sometimes. So there you go. That is that. That is the 2 new mobs, the rook and the slurper. Okay, so where did I put my? I think I put a research machine down. I did. It's up here. Okay, so we've got our shadow manipulator here, and I'm going to make one of the new. I'm going to make a new staff that's in the game, and it's called a Starcaller staff. It takes up 4 nightmare fuel, 2 living logs, so you're going to have to kill a tree guard, and 2 yellow gems. There's 2 new gems in the game. You've got yellow here, and you've got orange here. You get them by spelunking. So let's make one of this Starcaller stuff, because it's going to be perfect timing for it. Now, every time you use the staff, it uses 20 sanity. Remember that, because you will need that. Will come into account. Trust me. So it looks like things are getting dark. So you've got your miner's hat on. Yay! And now you can put your Starcaller staff on, and you can point somewhere, and as you can see it says cast spell. Now you can cast it, if you're stood in the light, you can cast it off screen over here. But if you go into the darkness, you cannot cast with the staff. You see? Look, you can see there it says cast spell. But if I take the miner's hat off, it doesn't say cast spell anymore. So you've got to be stood in light. And then you can point somewhere, right click, and remember it takes 20 sanity to do this. But you can right click and boom. There you go. You now have light. Now this gives light and heat. So in winter, it will be absolutely amazing for you. So you can up here now. And also, because it gives heat, if it's close to something that's flammable, which most things are, it will, watch this, there you go, it's set fire to it. So you can set forest fires, you can set anything. You can set, if you want to set a forest fire, you can. As you've seen, you can set fire to, you know, I don't know if you can set, I don't think it does it to things like pigs, or I don't think it does it to birds either. I tried it on some birds and it didn't work. So, yeah, it's mainly, like, if I put it here, oh, it doesn't matter. But it didn't work because I had a bird that was asleep, and I set one next to it and it didn't do anything. But it can set trees on fire, grass on fire, saplings, you know, and things like that. So that is the that's the Starcaller staff. Okay. Now let me just get my sanity back. Okay, and the next thing we're going to make is the other item. I'm going to go back to my shadow manipulator to make it. It's just up here. And that is the Lazy Foragers amulet. It's here. And that's made by 3 gold. Just have a look again. Sorry, I went a bit quick there. 3 gold, 2 nightmare fuel, and 1 orange gem. Now what this does is when you equip this, it picks up items for you. And to explain it, to show you, I've dropped some things on the floor here. I've dropped some grass, a couple of light bulbs, beard hair, some twigs and some taffy. So now I'm going to put it on. There you go. And then when you want to up to the taffy, see? You don't have to touch it, just get close. It will collect it for you. And that is what it does. It doesn't seem to collect grass. Oh no, it's because I'm full. Yeah, it does collect grass. Okay. So, there you go. And it won't collect things like carrots or trees or saplings or grass normally, because it's stuff that's in the ground. And it only picks up stuff that's loose. Seeds it will, or if you've been fighting hounds, let's say, and they drop, teeth or whatever, it'll pick them up, and stingers and all sorts of stuff, but it won't pick up anything that's connected. And that's it. That's basically all we have in this update. So, we have 2 new mobs now. We have the slurper that gives light if you wear it on your head, but it does sap your hunger. And we have the rook that is part of kind of Maxwell's crew, if you wish. That's in his kind of areas. And then we have the star caller's staff, where you can make a star that generates heat and light, which, as I say, in winter will be amazing. If you have that with you and you're caught short with no heat, no protection, your heat stone's gone cold or anything, boom, whip up a star. You can heat yourself back up, your heat stone and everything. So yeah, it's quite handy to have that. And then we have the lazy forager's amulet. You'll have to tell me what you think of that one. I kind of think it's not necessary. I know they've probably done it because they've taken away the space thing where you can't hold space down anymore. So they've probably brought this in instead to collect for you. But in a way, it doesn't do that, because if you've got yourself a grass farm and you usually just hold space down while you collect it all, you can't put the lazy forager's amulet on and it collect the grass for you. It's because it's connected. So you're still going to have to click on every blade of grass, grass, and pick it up in your farm now without. Or you can just keep tapping space one after other, or click with your mouse. But either way, you're going to have to do it singly from now on instead of just holding it down. So give me your opinion on that. Give me your opinion on the Star Caller staff and the Lazy Forager's amulet. What do you think of the new mobs? And let me know. I'll be interested about your thoughts. Anyway, guys, I'll start posting in either tomorrow or day after, one or other. Going back to my break for a little bit now. And I'll see you later. So you take care. I love you all. I really do. Bye for now.